Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm very glad to have this opportunity to attend the conference. First, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a PhD student from School of Psychology and Anthropology, Xiamen University. My research are collective psychology and cultural anthropology. The topic of my presentation is virtual dividing the homeland construction and place attachment of a community of returned overseas Chinese from Vietnam. I'd like to introduce my presentation into 4 parts: motivation, data view, field point, and conclusion. Well, let's move on the first part. Based on the place schedule, adapting the idea of collective research in psychology, the study investigates the place attachment shopping process of overseas Chinese relatives in returned Vietnam Chinese community. The purpose of the study is to explore the influence factors and the construction process of the place attachment of overseas Chinese relatives. Next is my review. Strong bonds to place are only possible when individuals remain in their place of childhood. Its founding reflects a widespread agreement that the formation of place attachment are laid down in middle childhood. From the above review, it can be seen that researchers pay attention to the place aspirations in childhood while affect the place entity in adulthood. But this study do not further clarify how childhood place aspirations shape place attachment. In order to solve this problem, I selected the resettlement set of the returned Vietnamese Chinese in Gamba community, Ganjang Street, Yunnan province as a field point. I collect dates through observation, interviews, and other approach. Finding 1. Construction place, the basis for the place attachment of overseas Chinese relatives. The study found that the community is a relative concentrated area of living and production set up by the government. The livelihood mode of collaboration as well as the similarity life experience and the social status of the returned Vietnam Chinese provide the possibility for the community to become the attachment object of the returned Vietnam Chinese. The settlement site become their new homeland, while the formulation of place attachment for young overseas Chinese relatives. Finding 2. The shaping of the place attachment of young overseas Chinese relatives in their daily life of childhood. I find that the emotional experience of young overseas Chinese relatives in their childhood is very important for the construction of place attachment. In this process, young overseas Chinese relatives training from feeling fear to gain happiness. This change has made a certain psychological forwarding for the generation of place attachment. Besides, the process of place attachment shopping is interviewed by the places of homeland construction, which indicated that the living state and mentally are become more and more stable. People give it meaning and emotion, which in turn generate place identity and put the construction of homeland into action. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much.